We're going to keep working on Pachycephalosauruses. Today on the Arizona Challenge mode / sandbox / modded sandbox. So we could set up a couple of clutches. We actually do have like potentially the welfare to hatch them. It's going to be a while on the Anky fossils anyway. So let's just do that. Let's synth up 2 more batches. 6 and a 9, like that. Fossils we already did, so we're just waiting on the new ones. And for research, we should have Trike now at 1 out of 3. Yep. Yeah, and then all the big research ticket things are done. Spino's unlocked. Anky's unlocked. We just got to do expeditions. Research is essentially complete. Yeah, because we got this taken care of, salmonella. No other things on research. So yeah, we're good to go there. So basically, it's just a waiting game. Just to finish up the park build on expeditions. Alright, 2 sets. 5 eggs and 3 eggs. That's kind of poor. Defensive. Defensive. Nice. Defensive. Sick. And a really good, strong, tolerant, humble alpha. Holy smokes. Good clutch. We got kind of ripped off on the amount of eggs that actually hatched, but it's a good clutch overall. So this actually gets us Penta. We'll hatch the other clutch too, because why not? Yeah, no reason not to. This takes 2. Cheaper incubation. I guess we'll use it. We might as well save the money. I mean, it's not going to matter. Actually, I say that. It could matter with Spino and Anky being really expensive. The digs, too. I did some attempts to filter out some of the Amarga plants from here, because the Packies do like a little bit of open space. And we want to make sure that they get that met. So far, it looks pretty good. But we are releasing a bunch more, so it could become an issue. I'm going to assume these ones are going to be fine. The next batch you might need to keep an eye on. This hasn't kicked in yet. Well, okay. Storm inbound. I hear that thunder. Right, research available. Give me this. Only a 4? Let's use maybe the motivated one. Sure. And then you can rest. We're ready to go for all the big ticket dinos. And then you guys can just get released here. Power outage. Yeah, nothing we can do. It just is what it is. We'll need to keep an eye on these guys and make sure they're actually good. Because the storm would exacerbate that if they're not. Population 15. Looks like they're fine. 15 actually, all of them? I mean, we put out 20, but I assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, they aren't. They aren't actually merged. Weird. Oh. Get in there, medicate. I don't think anybody should be cranky enough during the storm for it to be an issue. Combination rating low, because the fucking power generators are down, dude. Don't tell me that crap. I'm doing everything I can. Have they merged? Comfort 90. 20 open space is very narrow. What do the paras think of their enclosure currently? A little bit of extra ground nut. We could try and delete a little bit of ground nut area too. Like over here. Just like that. Still have the you know, slightly forested oasis. Yeah, just a little bit of extra open space for the Pachycephalosaurus to have some kind of margin on open space. I think that's not so bad. Let's get the medical team also checking on that para. And we can speed up here through the storm, because I guess it slowed down for the release and I never caught it. Ceratopsid's 4. Yes. Ceratopsid's 5. 2 fights 1. We have 1 fight 1. Fights are bad. I hate it. 2 is not as bad. We can probably feed dinos to the Spinosaurus if we need to or something. It's a bit obnoxious. Now, the Pachycephalosaurus are running all over now, so their territory should be bigger. One would hope. Yeah, there we go. Nice margin on open space. That's what I want to see. Okay, that looks good. Nice stable enclosure. A lot of dinos. Should be good. Margas are happy. Ouranos are happy. Storm is done. No silicosis this time. Just abrasions, which is great. Awesome. And then we're just waiting on the dig team. We could try and coax fights. We'd have to, like, section off a Metri. Like, feed him dinos. It's a little complicated. A single Spino getting fed some stuff would be better. Or dominance fights from somebody else. I don't know. That sucks. I really hate the fight ones. They're really obnoxious. We don't need to rush the Anky anymore because we actually got it from the Pachycephalosauruses. But at this point, it's so close to completion, I think we just do it, right? Amazingly, that's only 89. That's really rough. Do we do the Spino next and then pivot back to the Stego and the Penta? And then we can feed some dinos to the Spino maybe to get it to kind of fights? Might work. Yeah, you do that. $13 has to be you. Return to the field. And yeah, there's nothing else we can do here except make some more dinos if we decide we want to. How are we doing on power? 90 and 70. That's good. It might be good to get going on this now. Let's check the Metri social. Can we section off a single Metriacanthosaurus without upsetting them? You know what? Easier to check in the hatchery. Always easier to check in the hatchery. We gotta get more used to that being my first instinct. 1 min pop. Okay. So if I go... Let's capture a Metri. Who's the hungriest Metri? You know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's just catch one. There's one over here. Catch him. Are you a decent combat Metri, actually? Ooh, do we have strong or something? No, they're all the same. Okay, catch that one. Grab him. And then what do we feed him? Let's put him over here. Maybe let's see, how about a Pachyceph to start with? Because the Pachycephalosaurus can fight, so the galleys can't. So if he eats a galley, it might not count as a fight, but a Pachycephalosaurus might count. Let's go to the earliest, oldest ones and find an inferior one here. Tolerant, social. There should be an early, sickly one. Yeah, right here, number 5. Let's grab 5. Yes. And they're social. They do have a social need, I'm pretty sure. So this one's going to be a bit upset with me. But it's fine. Alright, you come in here. We'll give it some food, I guess, too, to make sure it's, you know, comfortable where it is. Okay, ratings are still good.
Asset has been collected.
And then we'll see if this counts. Oh, we could have checked if the Metris had any fights won. I don't think they do. Fight record 1 loss. Fight record 1 win. Ew. Hold on. Hold on. Let's sedate him and move him too. If he fights the other one for dominance in his newly established territory, that's a fight victory. I'm gonna give you your food, at least too. Try to keep you from like hitting the fences or anything here. Okay, well, he's immediately doing the hunt. So there's that. Nope, that's just a kill, but not a fight. So that doesn't work. Good to know. Worthwhile science experiment. Oh, god damn it. I'm just going to stick both ranger teams on this. Whoever gets there first. Do it, because that's always a pain in my ass. Okay, other Metri. Grab you. Let's get you over here. You should fight for dominance with the existing one. Hopefully kick his ass. Let's give them a goat feeder. We'll just delete it later. That way they have prey. Pteranodon, another one with sickness. Sickness spreading from the tainted feeder.
Asset being transported.
Disinfect a feeder with E. coli. Oh, well. Get out of there. Piss off! Let the ranger team in there to deal with that. Come on. Please get around to it. Thank you. Please go. Please go, you shits. Let's go fast. I'm on slow-mo, which makes it more bad. Makes it feel worse. Are you fucking being for real? Where's that drone? Bruh. How long does it take you to get a drone out? What the fuck is going on? Disinfecting. Okay, let's just cancel that one. Maybe he's getting in the way of the other one. Oh, there's the fight. That was actually super easy. Come on! Fucking goddamn ass fuck helicopter. Fucking weird shit won't register. Demolish. Did you actually do it, my dude? Finally? Ugh. Why did that take so unbelievably long for him to get the feeder? This. Number one welfare man. Go as fast as you can be. Fast as you can be, as fast as you can go. I don't know. Do the thing. Come on, please. Get these guys back, which will be actually technically a third fight, so we can unlock Tyrannosaurus. We're not gonna because we don't need it, but it is amusing that it worked out that way. He's on the fence. Fucking ranger team almost broke his neck. Unbelievable. Right. Oops. Medical, please get back in here and treat all of my sick birds. None of them are obviously actually birds. I should preface. They are pterosaurs, they are reptiles. They are archosaurs, but they are not birds. Okay, and fossils are in now too. So I guess we'll check those. With this disease crisis in the rear view mirror, it is still not complete. Anky, what the actual fuck are you doing to me, bud? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, where else? I was still here. This dig site is ridiculous. Please. That should be the last one, though. That gets the Yankees out. I think we'll go work on Spino then, because the Spino should take a while to, like, come out. Because we'll have to, like, incubate it and stuff.
Delivery complete.
So if we're digging up some lower end dinos in the meantime, that'd be great. Sorry, what are you doing, drone? Who's dying? Obviously you are. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it be you? Alright. You shot a dart in his butt, and now he's healthy. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Metries are back. They'll have to fight out their dominance, but it should be fine. And the Ankies are actually just about ready to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Anky. No, because I said we needed one more dig, and that's true. 2%. Right. I knew this. We could set them up, though. LR is what? Limpopo River. Another dark, deserty skin already. Maybe the pattern will do something. Pool Karana. Blue. Okay. Okay. A, C, and G. So we get 1 long-lived and 2 resilient. A, C, G. All A's on these. Needy, antisocial. Eesh. So yeah, we're going to get like 1 of these, and that's going to be it. Right. Fine. 1 Anky in the park. We've done that before. We'll do it again. It'll be like 1 Anky and like a handful of Pentas in this pen. Weirdly desolate, but it'll fit the kind of hillside aesthetic. This food might even be the right kind of food for the ones we're going to put in there. We'll see. We just got a goat. It'll be the goat exhibit also. There'll just be 1 goat that lives into here. It's a mountain goat. It's perfect. It's a mountain goat. But it'll live with the Yankees and the Ceratopsians. It'll be a whole thing. There it is. I'm hoping the Spino's quicker than this Anky. This thing took quite a while. Why don't we finish Stego first and then do Spino? Well, the Penta... No, let's do the Stego. Let's just finish it. It's close to done anyway, so let's just get it finished. There's no Stego in... Oh, there is a Stego dig site. It's separated from the Cerrato dig site. That's why I think they're the same dig site in the first game, but maybe I'm wrong on that. We'll use you. All right, get that Stego in. Is there still Stego in the US? Because we did get some Steg. Yes. At least 1 more dig needed after this. Okay. And it'll be probably a minute for the Anky. 2 minutes. All right. Complete Anky ready to go. Let's get it. We only really need 1, but we'll hatch, of course, every single one we get because that's the rule. 6 and 5 is 11. Do the thing. We could have sped it up, I guess, and just thrown extra people at it. Doesn't really matter because we're waiting on so many fossils anyway. What are we talking? 3 minutes, 1 minute. All right. Well, we'll flash forward in time again. Ankies are ready to hatch. This is the first pass the Spino enclosure. We'll play around with it a little bit more. It's probably too small, but we'll see how it works out. This should be the last pen we actually need for the park. 2 viable eggs, surprisingly. Skittish, needy, defensive, antisocial, resilient. Well, you guys have fun fighting for who gets to be alpha. It's the antisocial one, I think. Yeah, minus 50% plus 15. Not that it matters. At least they're not. At least think one that was humble and or needy and antisocial. That'd be a bit shit. That's about the best we could hope for from these Ankies. So let's get the 2 of them out. They'll live in there. And eventually we'll get Pentas to go with them. There are our fossils as well. Stego approaches something resembling completion. Ish. Close. Should be 1 more good dig and they'll be done. Let's get that Stego. That is here? Yeah, this one. I'll send the 13. We'll rush it out. Okay, and then we're just waiting on now the Anky hatch and the last set of Stego fossils, probably. Okay, we had a bugged out Jeep. I had to save and reload the video, or the save, to get that to work. Hopefully. We'll have to check and see if the Jeep is actually moving properly or not. Do we think Stego's complete? I actually can't quite check. Yes, we can check. It is not complete. That sucks. Yes. Cancer is not cool. That is a statement I think everybody can agree with. So where's this last Stego hiding? Oh, we still have 1 more batch in Europe to deal with. Let's save the 13. We'll do the 9 here. Still a little bit of time left on the Anky eggs. Is our Jeep fixed? Yep, there it goes. Yeah, the Jeep was set to clean out the feeder, and he drove straight this way and then stopped in this corner of this pen, trying to go drive off into the infinite distance for no reason other than Frontier broke Jeep pathfinding a couple updates ago. Not consistently, which is the weird thing. It's just every now and then a Jeep decides to go drive off to infinity, and I don't know why. Let's get these Ankies out and see what they are like. Little friend Ankies.
Assets in the air.
Please hurry and fly over very fast. Look at him zip. Wow. Ankylosaurus is surprisingly aerodynamic. You wouldn't suspect such a thing, but yeah, look at him.
Delivery has been completed.
Missing ground fruit, right. Yes, these are ground fruit. Are they only ground fruit? No, they are in fact ground leaf too. So we have a little bit of their food in here already. Let's look at your Limpopo pulchrana skin. That is not much. It's fairly bland. Yep, not impressed by that, but alright. There it is. Sorry, give me back your needs. Edit environment. You can start running around and expanding your territory. See, he says Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus.
Still, some might call it
We're going to do cycads around here, like that. And then we'll do the leaf in the front, like that. And then maybe up on the hills a little bit. Go from there. Just a light dusting on the hill behind there. I think that's a nice little exhibit. What is my favorite skin of the Anky? I have no... Oh, the Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, the film skin. Absolutely. There's no competition. Oops, you can't unpause in a viewing gallery, which is why that was weird. Yeah, absolutely the JP3 Anky. That's my favorite version of the Anky in the franchise, is the JP3. Well, there they are. That's a little Anky exhibit. Little watering hole at the foot of the hills. A couple of Ankies wandering around. Covered at 93% with the two of them. There's leaf. It looks like we need a little bit more fruit. So, we'll just dust a little bit more along the front of the hill here, maybe on each side. This. Kind of like this. That way there's just kind of this strip of like cycads and stuff coming through there. And then we'll put leaf up along the front on both sides, and then just a little bit more on the side of the hill. And then we'll leave the hills a little bit further back, maybe just barren. And we'll see when we get the pentas in here if we need to add anything else. Open space is no longer met. Well, maybe we overdid it a little bit on the leaf then, I guess. Let's trim this back just a little bit. Maybe just thin it out. We can delete a little bit up in the corners. Make sure they have enough open space that way. That looks pretty good. Enough of a margin on open space, fruit, and leaf that they can move around a little bit with just the two of them. Intelligent. I wonder if you set intelligent to be used, if it's specific to still like the carnivores that had it in the campaign. Because, like, if I was going to put intelligent in sandbox, I would want to be able to, like, kind of pick where it goes. I wouldn't want it to just be all the carnivores, because that'd be boring. And I wouldn't want it to just be the ones from the Chaos Theory mode, because that would be boring in the same way. I would like to kind of assign it by class, like make the raptors more intelligent, all of them, Deinonychus, Pyroraptor, even, and Troodon even. Not technically a traditional raptor, but it's, you know, closely related. And some of the bigger ones. Is somebody banging on something? What's going on? Is that my imagination? I don't know. Probably my imagination. Let's pretend we never heard anything like that. We have, what, one stego fossil? It's not worth processing because we're waiting for like one more fossil to come in, so we'll just do the batch together. You need to break. There's no research to do, so we're literally just waiting on fossils. The Pteranodon is Yukon River Calcarana. Let's go look at it. Yukon River Calcarana Pteranodon. He's got a nice red under his wings, but overall he's pretty bland otherwise. Not very exciting. I do like the shade of red though for the wings. It's weird to me that it's only the undershade and not the top shade. It's just nothing, but sure. Alright, and then it's going to be a minute for those fossils, so I guess we'll wait until those fossils are in, and, actually, why don't I just process the fossils myself, and we'll be back when we set up the Stego genome. Our first death from old age, a Gallimimus. He's getting all the way right now. That's Galley 6. So we'll probably have a few more Galleys die off of old age. That's fine. We have so many. Doesn't really matter. Stegos are ready. We're looking at Solar del Hosco and Lithobates. So they almost started with the right stuff. Lithobates is purple. That's cool. Green and purple Stegos, maybe? Probably won't live up to the hype here. We're looking at G, so C, G, and then a bunch of A's. And then AGA, so we get some social, which is fantastic, and the rest is combat that we can't access. Right, let me double check. AGA and then AGC, yes. So that's the genetic sequence we're randomizing here. I mean, I'm ecstatic that we got 75% social. That's fantastic. If we use you, you'll need a rest. That's probably worth it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get them rested up and ready to go in the future. Batch size is 6. Stego social's what? 4. If we get 5, we're good, and we don't do any more. I know of Best in Slot. I do not know him. Because that would be weird. Alright, yeah, let's just sit here and... Well, no, 30 seconds. We can spin some wheels. Yes, for reference to those viewing the video, Crow's trying to convince me to collab with people grotesquely out of my league. Far more of a subscriber and viewer base than we will have for quite a while. Well, bunch of options here potentially for social. Intolerant. Ooh, intolerant. So that's a problem. Oh, no. Intolerance, no. Intolerance fine. Aggressive is the one that's like, you're automatically fucked. Intolerant just means it's got bad overlap. That's probably okay. We'll see, but I mean, that should be fine. The Stego... As long as just they're happy with at least one of the two species, then it's fine. Alright, so yeah, we'll hatch them. We'll put them in the same pen. 6 is good. We don't need any more. And there's that. Yeah. Oh, I should have been doing a dig while we processed fossils. I got distracted. We're looking for Spino now. And then we'll come back for Penta afterwards. So, 13 and 13 on both 2 mil, 4 mil. Let's do the big one first. Bam. We're still over 22, or over 20 mil in general at 22 here. So cash is still just pouring in. And the Stego's going to be 3 minutes, so let's cut and wait for Stegos. Stegos are ready to go. Let's get these guys put over here in their intended enclosure, and then we'll find out if it's going to work or not. It should be. We'll check the first one that gets on the ground, and we got another dead galley. It looks like that's the second one to die. But there's plenty of death to go around for the galleys, so we're not too concerned. I'm hoping this pen works out without having to put much more veg in it, because I really like the look of it. I like the cycads along the river here and not having to spread more up top or whatever. Hopefully it's good.
Asset has been transported.
Before I got into the paleocuration,
Yeah, Cohab 0.
I knew of the Stegosaurus. Those plates running along
Like
its
sauropod,
length
like
from head to
Ornithomima,
tail
or
make it one
Hadrosaurids,
of the
so we're
most
good.
iconic dinosaurs.
Not a Hadrosaurid. This is an ornithopod. It's a non-Hadrosaurid ornithopod. I don't know why Frontier did away with that category in JWE2, because they have 4 dinosaurs that fit in the category. Dryo, Iguanodon, Ouranosaurus, and Metriacanthosaurus. None of those they're all non-hadrosaurian ornithopods. Hadrosaurid ornithopods. Ooh, look at those plates. So it's really kind of sucks that they lumped them in with different categories.
Our guests are gonna want to see it.
It's a decent looking stego. Looks kind of weird,
So make sure you do
but at least
right
it's
by
got
his
color. The problem with stegos is usually they look very samey. So the purple stands out. I'll give it that. It'd be better almost if it was the full plates and not just some kind of stripes. Oh my god, they're already fighting.
Asset transportation underway.
Nope, and he's done. And he's done. Well, we'll have to see when the full herd is in here how much they need for other needs, unfortunately. It's not looking fantastic. Oh, excuse me? Mr. Troodon died of old age? That's a little less good. Also, Mr. Troodon might be a JWE2 modder now that I think about it. We got a margin on population. If we could finish the build up soon, that'll be fine. Maybe we had, like, short lifespan? Oh, we did. Short-lived. Just one. Nope, another short-lived. So 2 short-lived. The others are full lifespan. If we have another one die, that might put us at the pop min. No, it looks like it's below that. Looks like it's 4 or something. So it should be fine.
Transportation complete. Asset has been collected.
Damn it, this isn't gonna work, is it? They probably got just about the whole territory in view, and there's still a stego in the air. Yeah, crap. Crap baskets. Okay, how much water? You have plenty of water. So if we do light on this, we can try and follow, you know, the cliffside, but skew a little bit more towards the water. And still maintain this aesthetic that we're going for here. A little bit more out here. Okay, try and do that. Come on, not up on the rock. Just keep the rock where it is. They're close on the other need too. We just need this. I mean, it's gonna, another one's gonna tip it over. I might just sell one.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Because we only need 5, right? Let me double check that. Rather than ruin the aesthetic of the exhibit, goddamn fucking feeders, I might just sell one. Let's verify this. Stegosaurus. 4. Okay, so who is the most detrimental one here? %30 dominance on intolerant, but also social. Oh, hold on. Oh no, we have social on the alpha. So that's with social. Yeah, because if I want to put more ground fruit in here, it's going to start to... You know what? No, we can make this work, maybe. This might work out. Okay, give me a stego again. Because we can put more in this corner. No, Cryo, I don't believe a single thing you ever say. So yeah, we'll just do this. Try to get it to work. Close. But then at least it'll be... We'll still keep the river valley aesthetic. There's that. And now we just need to like dash a little bit of fibrous ground cover out here, essentially. Do a little bit, just kind of, maybe we'll just go like this. That way it's just spreads out. I don't know. This is still a lot of plant. I don't know. Have we ruined the aesthetic? I think a little bit, if we're being honest. All right. You're intolerant but skittish, which doesn't really matter. Intolerant but skittish. Intolerant and skittish. Yeah. Quenched is good, so this is the one we get rid of. Alright, we're going to sell one. We'll sell one. We'll trim down the veg a little bit then to keep the sparser style of the exhibit intact. Okay, one corpse, another Gallimimus. Get rid of that. The best place to find fossils. There's some extensive dig sites in China that have a lot of fossils of a lot of pristine quality. The Western United States and Canada have good fossil deposits. South America's got a few. What are some other big ones? I don't remember. I'm forgetting one really good dig area. I know I am. Not coming to mind. Anyway.
This is gonna be no
Let's check these guys. Let's check back in a moment. That way we make sure this one is removed.
Machinery and
Fucking storm coming in too. Alright, fossils. Spino, 66%. Not able to process it all yet, but that's good. Yeah, Hell Creek is a good one for sure. Very iconic. That's Western US and up into Canada. There's at least 3 Spino digs left to do. Alright. Well, there we go. We'll get those shelters open, I suppose. Open all shelters.
We don't want it knocking out the power and creating a security issue with the dinosaurs.
This is not another death, is it? No. Okay.
Be ready.
Why is George Lambert telling me about how fucking storms work when I have 5 stars and I've been playing for this many hours? Like, bro, I know how it works. You can stop. Alright, there's that medical research too, which is probably what you're sick with. No, silicosis. Well, I don't know why we have. Because rivers are cool, duh. Everybody likes a good river. Injuries, yes, okay. Can we just not, maybe? How about we just don't? How the fuck does a Plesiosaurus get silicosis? I guess he comes up to the surface to breathe and breathes in the sand, I suppose. I take it back. I guess it makes sense. I buy it. I buy into it. I don't know what you mean by river is high. I do not understand. We could check the stegos now, though. So, we've got a little bit of a margin on ground fruit. I'm going to try and get rid of as much as possible up here, basically. I think right about like that is what I'm looking for. And then ground fiber. We don't have that much margin on it, but we can brush through a little bit here. Minimize it. I think that's about all we can do. Rivers are... Are you talking about high spatially? Is in... I don't know what you mean still. I still don't know what you mean. Okay, dead Gallimimus. Rivers are in low-lying areas because gravity goes downhill. A river in a lake? That's a trick. I think we process this one too. Just get that done. There's that. Okay. When the storm is over, we can get these popped open. Close all shelters. Okay. Great. And we have one more medical treatment. That should be... No, they're working on it. They just aren't there yet. Fine. All right. Now we're waiting for spinal fossils. More fossils. We're processing 2 batches, basically, to get these done. And we still have another dig to do, which I've sent out. So hopefully this is it. This one's actually depleted, so this should be the last Spino trip. And then it's just the Penta, which should be relatively quick afterwards. We're going to finish the park build today, if that's not apparent from the YouTube title, which I'm sure has finale at the end of the title. which means I believe this is the Friday upload, if I'm not mistaken. I mentioned before I am pre-recording these for vacation, which probably means no episode Monday or Tuesday. We'll start a new park build in the middle of the week, I think. That'll give me some time to play around with the files too and try to set up another, a little bit more involved custom scenario with some more modding to the game files. See if we can do some, you know, tougher economy than this, since this one was way too easy. We'll probably try a challenge mode map, but just in sandbox, and try to like replicate the challenge mode experience. Basically, I think that's like a good baseline for figuring this out. What kind of settings we really need to do, and we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll use the randomizer again, I think, because I just like it. We can try out another setting, which I'll reveal in that series, whatever that ends up being. I have no idea what it'll end up being. It'll probably depend a little bit on what I think I can do with the files. But yeah, well, let's wait for the last batch of Spino and try to get one of these out today. Well, if money mattered, that would be quite the haul with some platinum, but it doesn't, so I don't care. Spino is done here, though. That's great. I'm going to use you and rush this, I think. A little bit, at least. It's not much of a speed up, but it's some. I'm in the lagoon because I was talking about doing a little flyover of the park when we're finished, but that would be spoilers, so pretend I didn't say that. And there it is. Completed Spinosaurus. Let's get this bad boy out. So, what are we looking at? We're looking at LRPE. What is LR? Limpopo River. Bright. Spinosaurus. Gonna stand out. PE. Pelophylax. Ooh, Christmas Spino. Nice. Genetic sequence. We got a C. Getting rid of some chance at thirsty, which is good. CAC. So humble. Removing a pip of intolerant. Not like that matters. And then yeah, T on strength. 1, 2, 3. We actually got fit unlocked here too. Surprisingly, not modified here though. Wait, what am I missing? CAAC. Oh, we're missing this. CAAC. A. Oh wait, I looked at the wrong row. This is an A. I messed this one up. ACC? C? I need to do this better. CAAC. That's the big update we're going to push out for the randomizer. Breaks, where the sequence breaks are. I could also just do numbers. I like the genetic code, though. It's fun. We'll see what other people think. Min pop 1. Get these guys going. 9, 6, 5. Or we keep you back and do you. Let's push all of them onto this. That's fine. Get it done slightly faster. And then for our final dino for the build, we're looking for Pentaceratops, which is somewhere. Did we actually research it? Hold on. Hold on. Fuck. I forgot. Oh no. Oh no, guys. I forgot. 9. Okay, so we just do this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit, but then the welfare specialist got tired. Forget that. 2 on you. Confirm. I need the research. What am I doing? My brain is going. It's going places without me. Yes, yes. Welfare for the Spino stays. These guys do this. Yes. Okay. Great. Spino will be done in just 2 minutes. Ceratopsis is actually just 30 seconds. Okay. Well, let's just wait then and see what we have for dig sites to do for the Penta. Push them out real quick to formally end the build, then do a quick flyover of the park and wrap the series up. A good first pass at modding our own challenge mode. But there's much more to do. I might need the welfare here. Let's just rest them. We have points we can distribute on other people. It should be fine. I'm willing to just burn cash. We have $30 million, and all we need is some Spinos and Pentas to finish the run. One single solitary king of our desert, a strong, resilient Spinosaurus. $2 million, a mere 13 welfare requirement. You know what? If I throw this at you, it gets 9% duration shaved off. Why not? Have an extra pip of welfare there. I should have put points into my scientist, maybe even. You can rest. 1 minute there. These guys will be back to process fossils on the pentas. 8 minutes on the Spino eggs. So I think we could probably finish the pentagenome while we wait for the Spino to hatch. So that's pretty good. And we'll have to see if this enclosure will work for him. I'm willing to slap down a fish feeder right now, honestly, just to get it out. Boom. There it is. The Spino Lake. Yep. It is what it is. Alright, let's check this first wave of pentafossils. Not too fancy of an exhibit, but like, what are we going to do, you know? There's a limit to what you can really do. Especially when you build as many parks as we have. Like, there's only so many ideas in the world. 3 and a 3. You do that. Now on the map, more Pentaceratops. Isn't there like a southern one? Yes, here. And we have all of the para that would be there. So this is going to be a pure Pentaceratops load coming in. How much do we have? Under half. I mean, it is a high tier ceratopsid, not the highest, but close to it, so it makes sense that it'd be a little shy, maybe. While we wait, do we have any interesting decorations we can play with? I always forget first person mode's a thing. We could play around with that too. We can put individual cacti. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would want to do to decorate a Spino exhibit. I'm gonna have a tent. A Spino tent. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to do with those decorations, if we're being honest. Alright. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Look at all this penta. Holy smokes. That's got to be the rest of the genome, right? That's like gotta be it. No, it's not. Okay. Go out again. I'll be damned. Alright. Amber, amber. 4 and a 3. 28. 32. We're so close. That's got like one more dig. Unless there's like another dig site with a single goddamn fossil sitting somewhere, which is certainly possible. Let's use the 6 and speed this up as much as we can. Okay, yeah, let's do a cut while we wait for more fossils. New wave of fossils, and we just finished processing our current batch. Shell. Are you joking? It's not done. 98 goddamn %. Wow. So whatever the last dig is, though, it does finish it. This one doesn't really need to be rushed as much. We can do the 4. It doesn't really matter, does it? Where do we still have more penta? It's got to be like one dig site with... Oh, this one still has penta, technically. Let's make sure there's not another one. Because if there's any other dig site, that's going to be the last piece. Not that one, which should just be Uoplo. I don't see any other ones. 2 dig sites sounds right for penta to me. We also have part of the Uoplo genome previously, right? So there should be that many fossils there to get. Right? Yeah. 82%. So we should be able to bring back everything that's left in that dig site, even if there's Uoplo mixed in with the penta, which there is some. We shouldn't have to struggle to get that last bit of penta, is what I'm saying. That's going to be a minute. Looks like we found the last fossil. I'm on the wrong tab. My bad. I already looked at this. Spoilers. Yeah, Pentaceratops. Footprints to sell. Pentaceratops is complete. Beautiful. Just in time for the Spino we're about to release in a couple of seconds, too. You might as well do this job. Get those done a little bit faster, because now it does matter. Alright, Spino. Release via airlift. A solitary. A Spinosaurus. Obstructed, obstructed, obstructed. There it goes. Okay. And we'll have to see if this exhibit works. We might have to expand, but it is just one Spino, so maybe it'll do. Who knows? Curious to see what he looks like. No spoilers. Don't look at him. He's shy. Don't look. Don't look. Let's look over here. What are the Yankees doing? He's looking longingly at the hills, like, let me out of this prison. I'm gonna fuck you up, guy watching me. How dare you put me in here? Do you know who I am? I'm an Ankylosaurus, you son of a
Okay,
bitch.
even I have to admit that this next dinosaur is impressive.
Ooh, look at you. Ooh, look at the scale patterning on the side. That's nice. I've never really looked that closely at a Spino, I guess. Not a bad looking Spino. I really like the sail. I like the face less so. Like the red striping in the face is kind of weird to me. But the sail is nice, for sure. And you're actually content in this pen, so this is where you live, I guess.
The Spinosaurus is perhaps the
Alright.
largest of carnivores.
Cool.
Of course, I'll never
Got
get
a
close enough to
Spino.
one to see for myself, but
I'll have to take a screenshot of him for the episode because it's been quite a while since we've had one. And Penta, last dino for the Parkville. Let's get it set up. SVPE, Svalbard. Boom. Pelophylax. I feel like we've had that before. Black and yellow Penta. CAA. Wait, CAAG. C and G. ACC. Pip of social. A pip of tolerant. Then CAA, so we can get rid of a pip of weak. I'm sorry, how the fuck is a Pentaceratops inherently weak? The ceratopsid. I don't buy that for a second. Rush it down? Maybe we'll keep him back. We'll do these three. Yeah, do it as fast as you can. You can get removed, friend. Did I get you removed, dead dinosaur? I think so. Another dead galley, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and rest the welfare specialist. We actually might need him for the pentas. Who knows? Are we galley 18? Huh? I guess they're just that weak. I mean, that's true.
that's why I have you.
All right, quite the overturn. I guess we'll just leave this fossil sitting in here because why not? No reason to do anything with it. Let's watch our Spino for a little bit. She had her head in the water. What are you doing? Are you looking for fish? I'm sorry, that looks really good. That's like, looks like she's fishing just in the regular water. That is dope as fuck right there. That's our screenshot for this episode. Hell yeah. I don't know what she's actually doing. I don't know if that's like some sort of social animation, or not social animation, but some sort of idle animation. Maybe that she does to kind of emulate the fishing. Either that, or there's like a bug. And she thinks she's at the fish feeder. Nope, there she goes. Oh, she's just like doing that on land now. Huh. What the fuck is she doing? Why does she keep doing that? Like crouching really low down and just wagging her head around. It looks good in the water. Yeah. Maybe it's like an idle animation for the Spino they designed with the water in mind, but she does it everywhere? Could be. 5 eggs. Aggressive. Oh man, dislikes and threatens all other species. Just the one though? We can just sell it. You know what? We're just gonna skip hatching it. We're not gonna go through the effort of like selling it. It doesn't matter. It's the last dinosaur to come out into the park. Like it's irrelevant. What is the social though? Because I do care about that. Min pop 3, so having 4 is perfect. All right, 4 pentas, fine. We could do an aggressive clause, but I actually like aggressive in the mid stages of the park where it requires you to isolate a species by itself with the hatch all rule. And while we reserve the right to sell dinos, we're not going to always sell the aggressive ones. Like if Penta was our 3rd species in the park, I would give it its own pen and keep the aggressive. Because it's part of the vibe of the dinosaur in my mind. That's the whole point of randomizing the genetics, is to give the dinosaurs a little bit more of a vibe and hatching I should say the combination of randomizing the genetics and hatching the full clutch is to give the individual dinosaurs more personality in terms of how you build exhibits. And that's completely defeated if I always sell like aggressive dinosaurs. But in this case, where the build is done and we're just waiting, I'm absolutely going to do it. Let's do a quick cut while we wait for the Penta. The Pentas are coming in. They look real awkward hanging from that harness like that. They look like their head is just busted.
But maybe it's necessary.
But they're fine. They regain everything as soon as they hit the ground, and it's not even like their neck was completely, totally broken. I think we have seen this skin before, but it is really nice looking. Maybe we haven't seen it with the Svalbard, but we've definitely seen the Pelophylax with the yellow stripes on the crest. Really good looking Penta. Excellent skin. I like the subtle striping on the back too. That's a very like subdued whitish on the dark gray, and then the vibrant frill is really good looking. They should be, yeah, they're gonna be perfectly happy in here, all 4 of them. Great, there they are. Nice social animation, you little guys. Did you just stab them in the butt with your horn? I think you did. Let's take a quick flyover. Oh my god, the deaths though. More dead galleys. 1, 2. Quick flyover of the park, and then we'll do a final population count. So let's go regular speed. The park started here in our little oasis exhibit with Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus, and Pachycephalosaurus, since we moved the Amargs out. Shortly thereafter, we're not going to do these in exactly the correct order, but you know. We had a Metriacanthosaurus and Compsognathus exhibit over here. A nice little lake at the bottom of this cliff. A little bit of oasis vibe, but kind of a more sparse one. A few less trees, more cactuses, you know. We had Herrerasaurus as a little exhibit right in the middle of the park for the guests to see, right around where everything else is. And a matching exhibit on the other side with the Troodon. These little tiny Troodon hanging out over here in a similar fashion. We had a aviary with Pteranodon. A nice little lake with some roosts for them. We had a nice river valley for Stegosaurus, Ouranosaurus, and Amargasaurus. A nice verdant river valley in the middle of the desert. Kind of a little bit of a Nile thing going on there, maybe. Far across to the other side of the park, deep underwater, we have Plesiosaurus. I'm sure they're here somewhere. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. They couldn't have gotten far. There they are. There's a Plesiosaur. They're Plesiosaurs. They exist. They're Loch Ness Monster is real. The crown jewel of the park, the Spinosaurus in her lake. The nice big desert lake. Zipping past the power stations, we come to our final exhibit, the rolling hills of the Pentaceratops and Ankylosaurus enclosure. The sparsely populated pen with 6 rather black dinosaurs actually put in here. Interesting aesthetic combination, having both of probably the darkest colored dinos in the park in this same little hilly exhibit. I do like the vibe. Nice hills in the background. Pretty cool. And that's the park. If we look at it from above, we got a nice symmetric little layout here. I think it's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enclosures. Very compact center area for the visitors. I'm pretty happy with this one. All right, yeah, so on to the next park build, which is going to be another pseudo challenge mode and sandbox. We'll see how far we can push it next time. I like this relatively conservative one. So, until then.